Hi there everyone, Ricardo here from A Plus Properties. At the moment guys, we need agents. We're not really worried about how much experience you have. If you are motivated, if you are the type of person that basically wants to make a success of yourself, and you've only got a few months in the industry, you feel that you're getting a bad deal where you currently are, or if you have 20, 30, 40, 50 years, even if there's someone alive like this, if you have 100 years in the industry and you just feel that you need to make a change, give us a give us a thought and maybe give us a call and we can have a chat. Okay, so the first thing that we're looking at is that we are looking for agents in all areas, everywhere in South Africa. So whether you are on a farm in the Northern Cape, you are in Uppington, or you're in Ochis, Pof Ada, wherever that is, or you're down in the Western Cape at the coast, you know what I mean? You're doing areas such as Dangaban, Muizenberg, Hermanus, wherever you are, you know what I mean? If you want to make a change, give us a call. We will speak about your experience and about your needs, and we will see how it is that we can help you. You know, if you join us, which you actually should do, if you join us, you will get up to 70% commission split. Now that is very, very important. I was working for one of the biggest brands in the country, and some of the agents there were earning 50%. I'm talking about experienced agents, years and years inside the business, good track records. With us, we do not exploit you. You understand? You come here and we will treat you fairly. Okay, we advertise on 22 national websites. That obviously includes our own website and the big two being Property 24 and Private Property. Then if we're looking at what is very important is that we give a regular training, and this is from the best real estate trainers in the country. Okay, these are people that basically their job is to every day is to look at what is working, how is it working, and they basically give that information back to us. Okay, you get freedom to run your business your way. One of the biggest issues that I had when I was working at the big brand was the amount of red tape. I remember the one time, and this happened about a month before I made the decision to leave that company, was I just needed a photo of myself, but basically put onto some form of outdoor advertising. It took me 3.5 weeks, that's almost a month, to basically get a photo approved. I do not like you, I took 1,400 photos in order to get one photo approved. I mean, that's crazy, you know what I mean? Okay. You get access to industry leading systems, platforms, and trainers. Now, we already spoke about the trainers earlier, but what is also important is that the technology in real estate is always changing. So we as a company are at the forefront of that. We make sure that we investigate all offerings out there. And what we do is, after testing those offerings, what works, we basically advise our agents to basically go ahead and use those systems. You can work anywhere, anytime, without limits. Now, our opportunity basically suits the real estate agent that does not need to be micromanaged and does not want to be micromanaged. The type of agent that basically says, okay, I know what my job is, or I can learn what my job is, and then I'm going to do my job. Okay, don't micromanage me. Okay, so you sell where you want, when you want. If you are in PE and you have a listing in Pretoria, Okay, you could obviously pass it on to another agent. You could get a referral fee. We have a good referral system. But also at the same time, is if you felt that you could sell that property yourself in Pretoria, I don't know how you would do that. But let's just say you felt that you could do that yourself. What you would do is there'd be no restriction to yourself. Now, I know of another agent just working for another popular brand around here. What this agent has is this agent has 2 blocks in which to work, and that's that, so if this agent does effective marketing, this agent would have to refer every property that does not fall in that 2 blocks. If on that 2 blocks this agent is not uh, this agent is not finding sellers or landlords or whatever it is this agent is looking for, this agent is not finding them there for the year, that means that the agent will only earn income from referral income. They will not earn any income from actual sales, because there's no sales happening inside their area. And another thing about this is in the area that I live, close by to me, there are 2 complexes that are in financial problems. Now, both of these complexes have suffered within the last year. They've suffered electricity cuts and that type of thing, making their complexes highly undesirable. If that had to happen to you, and you are in a restrictive company where they're restricting where you can work and how you can work, this definitely affects your ability to maximize the type of income that you can make, whether you're doing sales or rentals. What happens at a specific property affects the desirability of that property. Hence, we do not restrict you. Okay, you can choose to do rentals or sales or both. I'm the type of agent that does both rentals and sales. Most of my newer agents, the interns that I'm mentoring, I encourage them to do rentals as to make a quicker income. But obviously the more experienced agents, some of them would decide to only do sales, and some of them, like myself, would decide to do both. We have no problem with how you're going. As we said, you would do your business your way. You can choose the commission you charge. Now, this is a big one. Okay, so what happens is, when I was at my previous company, I remember it didn't happen to me, fortunately, it happened to one of my colleagues. This colleague had done a 2 million rand sale and could only secure a 50,000 rand commission, which is about 2.5%, okay, including that. Okay, so what happened was that the company threw a fit at this, and the agent genuinely felt this was the best deal they could get on that sale. And the reason why they actually agreed to that sale was because that sale was finalizing the suspensive condition on another sale, and that other sale was a full commission, 7.5% commission on, I think it was a 4 or 5 million rand home. So what had happened is they had taken 50,000 on the one sale in order to secure a I think it is probably a 300 or 375,000 rand commission on the initial sale. So, but the company threw a fit because of this 2.5 commission that they did there. Now with us, we do not get involved. If you feel that this is the best deal that you can get, you're not going to get any grief from anybody for only accepting, let's say in that case, 2.5% commission, but at the same time it also works the other way. I did a sale not too long ago which I did at the 12% commission, and that was look, I had my reasons for charging 12% on that particular sale. But the thing is, it was closed and it was done at the 12% commission. So you can basically choose any commission that you can negotiate, that you feel comfortable with, at the amount of work, the work that is required. Okay, and then there are no limits up or down. Now I went up to 12%, but if you went up to 15% or up to 20% on the sale, if you can close the deal and make the deal work, we will have no problem with it. If you went down to 2% or to heaven forbid 1% on a sale, and you feel that this is the best that you can do, that is the best that you can do. Now naturally we will train you on how to secure the highest commission that you could do in a specific deal, but there are some deals that only work if you are willing to work with it. All this while you're getting the full support of our offices. Now, A Plus Properties is part of a bigger real estate company. We're actually part of the largest online real estate company in the country. And as a conglomerate, we have on average around 500 agents working with us. Obviously, you could contact any of these agents should you have a deal that you want to work on, or should you be looking for a buyer. You could go into the WhatsApps or Telegram groups and basically let them know about that, and that's fantastic. But your support is both from our parent company and from us as well. I personally am available from about 8 in the morning till about 2 of the following morning. And anytime in that time you could give me a call, send me a WhatsApp. If I'm not closing a deal or something, I would definitely basically get on the phone with you, have a chat with you, and work your way through whatever issue that you may be having at that time. We have great, number one, support. Okay, every agent, no matter how long you're in the business, no matter how experienced you are, every agent at some point does need support from his or her colleagues and so forth. So we do have support structure and that type of thing. I remember, I think it was 2 years ago, I went on a holiday, and I went on holiday for a full month. So I had to rely on my colleagues in order to basically handle my rentals, handle my sales, and basically get it done. Obviously, we did this at a very favorable commission split with those agents that supported me. But the way that you can talk to and support your colleagues and gain support from your colleagues is very, very important. So we do focus on basically providing you with the right support, not only from your colleagues, but also the type of legal support, the type of system support that you require. Very, very importantly here is that all of our full status agents automatically are covered by a professional indemnity cover. What that basically means is that should you make an error in the way that in your work that you are doing, there's an insurance product that is basically covering you for up to 100,000 Rand for the error that you have made, for the liability that you may suffer because of an error. The next thing is advertising. As we spoke earlier, we advertise on 22 different platforms. That includes our A Plus Pro website, our parent company's website, the Property 24s, the private properties, etc., and quite a few other websites as well. We've already spoken about our commission splits. Up to 70% commission split, dependent on your experience and results. we give you, I've never heard of another company that does this, but we give you 3 to 5 seller or landlord appointments per month. This obviously depends on how well you use our appointments, whether it's 3 or 5, but also at the same time is that these are not leads. It's not like, oh, this guy wants to sell, give him a call. No, my personal assistant will basically call you or WhatsApp you and send you 3 to 5 lead appointments per month. Should that appointment not work for you, you can obviously change the appointment with my assistant, and my assistant will then contact the person that you have an appointment with and basically move that appointment to a more desirable time for you. But you know what? I've never received this, no matter where I was. I've never received this type of support where I was guaranteed seller and landlord appointments per month. The next thing is, as a brand that is only 1.5 years old, we are very proud to be number 2 on Hello Peter for positive reviews in the real estate arena. This is very important to us. It just shows you how seriously our team takes our client services and that type of thing. You know what I mean? This is very, very important that you are a client-centric agent should you want to be part of our team. Okay, so all that's left now is for you to call me. My office number is 011-3833-33316. My cell phone number 061-475-0383. You could obviously WhatsApp me as well, or you could drop me an email at ricardo@apluspro.co.za. I look forward to hearing from you.